Marriage Blue. It's been forever since I actually sat down to watch a movie. I've been watching a lot of Running Man and a lot of dramas and things like that, but I haven't sat down to watch a movie since I think Pitch Perfect 2, which is so crap. So I was waiting for a movie to pop up that I'm interested in, and it didn't happen, so I kind of made it happen. I recently saw an episode of Running Man with Joo Ji-hoon, and I remember that he looked really familiar, and I was like, who is this guy? And I remember that he's from, Confession with Lee Kwang-soo, and I remember that he was my favorite character in that movie. That movie was great, by the way. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check him out because he was funny on Running Man, and I really liked him in Confession. And I remember that he was in Gain's video for Fuck You, and that video was something. His performance was something. So I went to check out what he's done, and he's done like a bunch of dramas and things like that, but I wasn't really interested. Except for one movie, Marriage Blue. It looked like a comedy. It looked okay, and I thought I would sit down and watch it. And it's about 4 different couples, and it's a week before their wedding. And it's basically about the wedding preparations falling apart. Each couple has their own issues. And Taekyeon is in this from 2 p.m., which I didn't know until I started watching. His character was very simple though. Like, he was such a nice guy, but he was the most boring character ever. So he did okay, I guess. I mean, his character wasn't anything special at all. And actually, his girlfriend is the one that went to a contest secretly without telling him, and meets Ji-hoon on this island. And I'm so not a fan of these plot devices. Oh, we met 2 days ago and now I'm gonna change my life for you. I hate that. She had Taekyeon at home. They've been together for 7 years. She's the one that proposed to get married. And now she's about to throw a 7-year relationship because of a guy that she met 2 days ago. And don't get me wrong, Joo Ji-hoon was fucking awesome and his character was great, and I totally see why she liked him, because he was great. But random hot guy that I have fun with for 2 days, or my hot guy that's at home and waiting for me and loves me for 7 years. You know? Her decision, whatever. So each couple had different problems. Like, one couple, they are getting married because she got pregnant. They've known each other for only a month. And another couple is an older man with a younger girl from Uzbekistan, and she speaks Russian, and he thinks that she is using him to get a visa. She was great, by the way. She was really nice. That couple wasn't that interesting to me, though. And then another couple is basically, they've known each other since forever, but he wants a baby, she doesn't want a baby, blah, blah, blah. Typical couple of things. And the guy was a fucking asshole, by the way. Basically, the women in this movie didn't know what they wanted, and the guys were fucking idiots anyways, so it was hard for me to really get into it. The only genuinely nice guy was Taekyeon, and that didn't get him that far because the girl cheated on him, like, let's be real. So the women didn't know what they wanted, and the guys were fucking idiots, and that's the whole movie. It was funny. It's 2 hours though. Like, it got a bit boring at times, but they did a good job of showing each couple and giving them enough time. Everybody got enough screen time, except for Taekyeon. He didn't get that much screen time, but it was alright. There were a couple of cameos I really enjoyed. I'm so bad with names and I didn't write it down, but one of the guys is this bald actor. He's sort of short and bald. He's really funny. He's been on Running Man like 7,000 times. And he was in Pinocchio. He was one of the bosses in Pinocchio. He was Park Shin-hye and Kim Young-kwang's boss. And then the other guy in the movie, he plays a baseball player. And it's the guy from Pinocchio also, who was one of my favorite characters. The guy with the headband. He worked in the same company as Lee Jong-suk. He worked at that broadcast station, and he was fucking great in Pinocchio. He's the one with the headband, that's all you need to know. And his catchphrase was, "I don't agree." That guy was great, and he was in this movie. He was in it for like 3 seconds, though. He had like 2 scenes, but it was enough for me. I really liked him. But I mean, at the end of the day, I didn't give a fuck about these couples. It was sort of funny, it was sort of okay. I watched it, I didn't fall asleep, and I was really sick. I was in bed and I was really sick, and I thought I was gonna fucking pass out, but I made it through it, and I didn't give a fuck about these couples, honestly. It was all about Joo Ji-hoon for me. He was great, he was really funny, and that's it. And that's the only reason I watched it, even. I need movies. I need to watch movies, and I have no idea what to watch. I was thinking about reviewing some dramas that I've been watching, like You're All Surrounded, that was great. Pinocchio and Blood, and I'm about to start watching The Heirs, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. But I don't know, reviewing dramas seems ridiculous. They're like 20 episodes, which is nothing compared to an actual show, but still. I need to figure out more movies to watch, and yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything because there's nothing to spoil. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I think you can all guess what happens in the end. I seriously didn't give a fuck about these couples, though. Like, I couldn't care less if they got together or not. I was rooting for Taecyeon, honestly. I mean, that's the only guy I cared about because he was actually nice. Even though he was boring as shit, he was nice. That's it. Watch it if you want. If you like Ji-hoon, just watch Fuck You, because that's better. Just watch Confession, because he's better in that also. And I know Taecyeon is in a bunch of other dramas and movies, but his performance wasn't exactly breakthrough for me, so I'm not going to be actively looking for his performances from now on. If he shows up somewhere, fine, I'll watch it, but if he doesn't, then fuck it. I'll just stick with Running Man for the next few days. That's it.
우리 결혼할까?
하자 결혼.
청첩장 받았지?
후회하지 마.
사실 애가 졌어요.
그 논팽이하고 나보다 더 많이 느꼈어?
신혼여행, 결혼 다 취소했어요.
나 진짜 너무 오래 참았어.